Alright everybody, welcome back again to Redzone Ramblin. I'm Kyle Losser.
I'm gonna go with Hammer Eye, because I just saw it.
The hammer. We got the hammer right here. So, thanks for tuning in again. We're talking about the Seahawks and the turmoil that is the Seahawks. What you got, man? What's going on?
The team from my hometown that I don't care about. They're not a team.
What's the zip code?
206.
The 206, man.
But, so, they fired 3 coaches. Darryl Bevell was the first coach they fired, the OC. Been there for 7 years. My opinion, should have maybe kind of done that a while ago, because like once Marshawn Lynch left, you know, they've been completely flat. Like there's just been no life in that offense. Like it's just been backyard football with Russell Wilson. And
yeah, that's a necessary move when you kind of haven't had anything going for the last 2-3 years.
When all anybody talks about your offense is just like Russell Wilson just runs around and makes magic happen, you're not doing anything.
Right.
What are you actually doing?
Exactly.
And especially like if he's the guy that made the call in Super Bowl.
Oh my God.
To pass out the 1 yard.
He should have been gone.
Yeah.
He should have been gone if that's the case.
But it's also like he had playmakers that he just couldn't figure out how to use. Like this is the first year that Jimmy Graham did decent. It's been in the red zone when he's made his impact. But like he had Percy Harvin and couldn't make Percy Harvin work, who like went to the Vikings and did well. And you also had Golden Tate, like one of the best receivers in the league right now, and you couldn't take advantage of that. So I don't know. He really squandered some talent.
Yeah.
And like the first name that came up for the job was like Steve Sarkisian, and then Dan Quinn shot that down immediately.
Yeah.
And
then no entertaining.
He said there's 0 chance of that happening. So,
wow. So that sent some bad blood there.
Maybe.
That'd be a great fist fight. Steve Sarkisian and Dan Quinn.
Oh, doesn't Steve Sarkisian look like a weasel kind of?
Yeah, bro.
I feel like
it'd be Weasel versus Now is the Time.
Time is now.
Time is now.
But they also fired the DC, Chris Richard, or he's like interviewing for a job now. Pete Carroll said he would do well with a fresh start. So basically, you know what I mean? It's like that's not a good sign. Pete Carroll's like, yeah, you probably need a fresh start, bro.
Yeah.
But
so that's the offensive side of the ball, though.
Yeah.
The Legion of Boom is dead.
Yeah.
It is completely dead at this point. And I know they're not like literally gone yet, but they might.
Once you get over 30, you're dead in the NFL.
Yeah, so Cliff Averill was 31, and he got injured. I think he was on concussion protocol for a lot of the end of his season.
Right.
And I don't see him coming back necessarily. He's getting up there in age.
By the way, I went to the same high school as Cliff Averill.
Really?
So, yeah.
Man, you have ties all too. You have ties all to Seattle. Mm-hmm. So not only that, but Earl Thomas has made it abundantly clear, at least implicitly clear, that he doesn't want to be anywhere in Seattle next year. Is what it seems like.
Yeah.
So we don't know, but that's a leader on the defense. It's a huge blow. That was kind of like to me that was the foundation of the Legion of Boom. Is Earl Thomas?
Yeah, I would say maybe Cam Chancellor, but for sure.
Yeah, one of those two guys back there, and he started the beef with Bobby Wagner a little bit, where he said that he didn't know if he shouldn't have played when he was injured.
He said the backups would have done better.
Yeah, the backups could have done better. He was seen in the locker room talking to Jason Garrett, so I don't see him being around either. Richard Sherman just got injured. He'll probably be back. I can see him coming back.
But he's too expensive.
Right. And Cam Chancellor is not. They're not going to pay him enough money. Right. I don't think either.
And he almost retired last season because he had those neck injuries. So he still might retire this year because he's already been talking about it. You know what I mean? Oh
yeah, definitely. But I think what they do in the next year or so is they totally change their identity, and it's what you talked about with the offensive coordinator. And they haven't had anything going since Marshawn Lynch.
Right.
They need a running back first and foremost, and I think that's what they addressed specifically in this draft in the first round.
Right.
So there's a lot of good backs coming out. You got Bryce Love. You got a dude from LSU. I can't remember his name off the top of my head.
Some with a G.
Yeah, his last name starts with yeah. I can't pronounce his last name even if I saw it.
It's like Juice with a G.
Saquon Barkley. They're not gonna get Saquon.
I think they get Ronald Jones, the dude out of USC. Because like that's those West Coast
and Nick Chubb.
Carroll,
And Nick Chubb is going too. So,
bro, if I'm the side note, I think Sonny Michel is better than Nick Chubb.
He is.
In the NFL. Like I think he'll be a better NFL.
I think so. I think so too.
Yeah.
And that might not be a popular opinion, but I think so. I think if you watch the games, you might think that too. But what do we know? Anyway, they're going to completely change to an offensive team. You got to build around Russell Wilson at this point. You know what he can do.
Got to your best player.
Yeah, exactly. He's your best player. You know what he can do, right? Mm-hmm. And I think Doug Baldwin will be there too. You got a piece there. Also, obviously, the next issue you have to address in free agency, I think, is where you really address it, is the O-line.
Yeah, and that's the other coach they fired. They fired the O-line coach. Which, I mean,
Right.
come on.
Let's come on now.
Which was Tom Cable, which I remember. He used to be like the Raiders head coach for like 6 years or something like that.
Right. You got lucky that you lasted the season. That's exactly what happened. You were one lucky duck that you lasted that long. Because Russell Wilson should slap him.
Yeah.
Just that should be written in the contract next time. Because he totally had him running for his life most of the season.
Every play. It's just like, I wonder what Russell Wilson got those guys for Christmas presents. You know, like quarterbacks always get them like the O-line Christmas presents. Like, I want to know what Russell Wilson got those guys for Christmas presents. It was probably something amazing because he's a great guy. Amazing guy.
Oh, that's horrible.
He probably paid off their mortgages or something.
I would have given him coal. I would have given him straight coal, nothing else.
I would have.
Not even real coal that you can use for anything.
They might have got a hot deuce in the stocking. they might have got a hot deuce on the doorstep.
All right,
flaming bag.
Well, we can end on the hot deuce in the doorstep. That's all we got. You guys make sure to tune in. You know the drill. Take it easy.